Hi everybody, my name is William and this is...
his beautiful wife, Lulu.
Yes, what she said.
Sometimes no, say it.
My what?
Say it.
Beautiful wife, Lulu.
Guys, welcome to the Wood Kitchen.
You see when you're put under duress, guys.
It's my right as a wife. Come on now.
No, welcome to the Wood Kitchen. So what are we making today?
Oh, we're making some good food. It's a party. Our good friends at Zambian Breweries heard that you're the Mosi guy, okay?
I've just been given this name.
Like, cause that's what you are. That's what I know you drink all the time.
I drink it. I just hope I won't be known as that Chakora Mosi guy.
Well, okay, he's not a Chakora. He drinks
responsibly. Exactly.
Most of the time. Mandi, all the time. All the time. Anyways, they heard he was a Mosi guy and they decided to send us some drinks and we decided that...
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
We accepted the drinks, number one. As you can see, lots of Mosi here.
Yep.
It's flowing like the mighty Mosotunya. So today, what we've decided to do...
And we decided to share, baby.
To share what?
The Mosi with friends and family.
But first they gave me. Then I'm also going to give my friends.
All right.
Isn't it?
What are you cooking today, Dan?
Let's get to it, why don't we? So today we are doing Mbuzi, 2 ways. Okay?
Yes.
So we're doing number one is the Mbuzi sub. Okay, which is going to, like your normal sub, we've got some French bread down there. We're gonna dress it up in a bit of mayonnaise, some tomato.
So it's Mbuzi that went to private school.
Exactly.
You know, and then with Mr. Wood is like, it's Zambian, but it's Zambian.
You have to just sprinkle a little bit on it.
Zerdian. You know, celebrating Zerd October, not just Z October. With Mr. Wood, it's Zerd October.
Exactly. But anyway, enough of that. My wife is going on and on.
Okay, very
And then, so first of all, we're going to do the Mbuzi sub.
Okay.
But we're going to keep it local and true to its flavor. We're just going to shokelela a bit of Mbuzi. So what I have done is that I have sorted out my goat here.
Okay.
Cut it into strips.
What have we done with it?
So what we did with it is basically very simple. Salt and pepper. So quick tip, if your Mbuzi is actually very tough, what you need to do, put a bit of tenderizer in it. Overnight, it's gonna come out, it's gonna be beautiful, all right? But yeah, it's all about your slaughtering method as well. Let the meat rest, let it do its thing, and then obviously it's nice and tender. Chuck it on the braai, marinate it however you want, and then go from there. So what I've just done here is very simple. Salt, pepper, a little bit of tenderizer, and then I'm going to zhuzh it up here with a bit of honey, some rosemary, some yogurt, because really and truly, goat, sheep, yogurt, honey makes sense.
Okay.
In my voc.
This is awesome.
In my head.
In your vocabulary. You
in
must
my
say
vocabulary. Exactly. So, without further ado, I think
going to look for
our guests are nearly here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Okay,
Kisses.
cool.
Be romantic, Kylie.
Yeah, man. I'll kiss you on the ear.
Okay, here.
Go. Go. So what I'm going to do now is do it in half. Just mix it up a little bit. Quick one, first of all, guys, very important, clean up your chopping board. Make sure your working space is clean. So what I'm gonna do, trusty knife, I'm gonna cut the lemon in half. Okay, so Mbuzi, lemon, lamb, lemon, sheep, whatever you wanna call it, a little bit of lemon, yogurt in there makes sense. So because I'm doing it 2 ways, I'm gonna start it like this. Mix in that lemon with the salt and pepper. And then that is gonna go straight on the braai for the other side of the Mbuzi. And then we're going to do the Mbuzi that went to private school. I'm gonna add a bit of yogurt in there, some honey, as well as a little bit of olive oil in there. It's gonna be fantastic. So, quick one here. Let me use the right kind of tools. Where's my tongs? There we go. So on there. And keep in mind, guys, because I've cut it into little strips, it's not gonna take too long to cook. So just keep an eye on it as well, you know what I mean? And probably if you've got one of those big kind of braai stands, put them horizontally across so it doesn't fall in. Okay. So this is a typical Zambian kind of vibe, keeping it local, keeping it fresh. These are the Mbuzi vibes. Okay, fantastic. So I'm gonna do half and half. Hey, They are here.
Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Lovely to see you. Thank you for having us.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for
You're
having
welcome.
us.
She. All right.
Chi.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Hey.
So who am I picking on today? Who's up for it? Who's up for it?
She is always ready, I think.
You need
Yes.
to offer a drink though, baby. You need to offer
So
a
before
drink
we
and
put them to work,
Uh-huh.
guys, cold beverage, please. It's summertime.
I am always thirsty.
Yeah,
You're
good.
always ready.
For a cold beverage.
There
We
we
like
go.
to hear that.
There we
We
go.
like to hear that.
There we go.
He's the most guy, so he knows how to open it.
So darling, just keep an eye on those for me while they're
All
cooking.
right, I'll keep an eye on these.
Fantastic.
Mosi guy today, okay? Prepare the mosi with some Mbuzi.
Oh, lovely. So this is actually marinated in mosi.
Yes. And there's a bit of mosi. No, he's going to throw in the mosi at the end.
Just when I'm making the marinade in the other one. That's fine.
Ah.
Something about that.
I don't know which one of you was reading my diary, but
Eh,
I love Mbuzi. Like I am known as
Oh, for real?
my very close friends know me as just the Mbuzi guy.
you see, we've got the Mbuzi guy.
No, we got the memo.
There you go, ma'am.
The memo.
We are
There you
with
go.
it. And we heard D loves her mosi.
I love my mosi, especially on a day like this. It's actually so perfect.
Fantastic.
It is perfect, guys.
Yeah. And next time my husband needs to come along because
Yes,
the way
please.
he loves Mbuzi as well, he'll be jealous.
Don't worry, I'll
when he
send him a
sees.
text about what he missed out on.
You know, there's a
So there we go, sir.
on
Thank
your
you
way
so much.
to on your way
Fantastic.
from Siavonga.
Oh,
Have
yes,
you ever
yes,
stopped
yes,
by
yes,
the
yes.
roadside?
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Look, as the Mbuzi,
As the Mbuzi guy.
flex,
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
tell
then
you
you're
where to find
officially-
Mbuzi in which town.
Yes, because even on the way to like Livingston on that road, before Mazabuka, there's also a spot that does a proper nice Mbuzi.
Oh, by the...
Now we need to try.
Or just before you get into Mazabuka.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yes,
I'll try that
it's
because we
so,
love
so
our
yummy.
Zambian street food.
Yes, and that's the one thing I always say. If I ever do move out of the country again, it's the street food that I'm gonna miss the most.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
true.
and you
It's
know
true.
the spots, you know what to get where, you know where the offals are better, you know where the chapati is good.
I think we
and
need
it's
to
all
call
on the
this guy.
street.
We'll be
It
calling
really
you.
It's all on
We
the
will be
street.
calling you.
Look, I've got
The Mbuzi
my
guy.
current house can say I am.
Oh
Okay?
wow!
And hot sauce.
So you actually, do you know what?
Oh,
That's
that's
a
great.
good tip because I'm actually on the road tomorrow. I'm also putting a lemon and
Oh.
hot sauce in the car.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because,
Traveling essentials, eh?
hey, I'm telling you, and obviously a few cold ones, and I'm not going to be driving. FYI, I have a
There we go.
personal
No,
driver.
we'll be shipping some with you, okay?
Yes.
You're gonna leave with some bottles. We've got so much to share. This
So
one
I'm
is
going
not
to put
over.
Chi to work now.
All right, you're putting him to work.
Yeah,
Is
looks
he
like I
coming
gotta
right
earn my
here?
keep. Okay?
Exactly.
You work for Mbuzi.
Yes, I will work for Mbuzi.
So,
Work
Chi,
for Mbuzi.
networking, baby, do you want to share with him like what you're doing next?
Yeah, so we're gonna do the Mbuzi in another marinade, like some yogurt, some honey, a bit of rosemary, some garlic as well. Because initially I just kept it nice and local.
Yeah.
A little bit of salt, pepper. When it's done, drizzle a bit of lemon in it with a bit of onion. That's gonna be perfect just for snacking. You know what I mean? And then this one is the one that went to private
Then you
school.
got the PhD fellow over here.
Exactly, exactly.
This is
So,
awesome. Do you want to take a seat?
Chi,
Yes.
come join me up here.
Sure thing, brother. Sure
Yeah.
thing. All right.
So now, I'll ask you to put the yogurt in there.
Okay.
Okay, while I am
How much of
cutting
this am I putting?
all of it, don't
Yeah?
worry. Yeah, so it's pretty much the whole shebang is in there, it's all good, no problem.
Till
While
we
I'm
can get
chopping
it.
up these onions.
I've just named the goat.
The bit.
This is Sir Billy, and that's Vabi.
Babid.
Yeah,
R.I.P. to the Billies.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. So this is just natural yogurt.
Natural yogurt, just keeping it nice and simple, nothing too fancy. So there we go.
Make sure,
It's all in there.
yeah, mix it up well.
Exactly.
No discrimination.
Exactly. We don't want any discrimination whatsoever. Okay.
Awesome.
I'll take that from you.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. Then we've got some onion in there. You can toss that in there.
Good stuff.
And then I'll just chop
Whole
some
shebang
garlic.
as well?
Yeah, go for it. That's fine. Perfect. Crush some garlic.
You see, you can never have too much garlic and too much onion.
You see?
I always say,
Ah.
for me, to actually have the perfect date,
Oh, yeah?
it's next to impossible. My perfect date would involve lots of onion and lots of garlic, and you're trying to talk to the lady.
And they'll be like, hey, my brother, where are you coming from or where do you want to go?
So you have to choose between the perfect meal and making an impression. You see?
Exactly.
There we go.
Now, as long as you go to bed full, my guy, it's okay.
That's what I always say.
Okay, so I'm going to toss in that garlic in there.
stuff. There
That's
we go.
done. And then I've also got some honey as well.
Ah, nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one.
So we just said, okay, now let's make it a bit Greeky to some
Yeah.
extent.
Yeah.
You know, just throw a bit of that in there.
So this is definitely going to add a whole different flavor.
A whole dimension to it.
We
Whole
do a lot
dimension.
of savory Mbuzi in Zambia. The fact that you're adding honey, it's going to have like a sweet and sour vibe.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that's perfectly done there.
Nice one.
Nice one. Okay. So now I'm going to take over, chuck it on the grill. Please enjoy some Mosi while you're doing
I
this.
think I've earned it.
Exactly. So, how have you been, Chief?
Hey, I've been awesome. It's been a very interesting year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but you
work-wise, we're okay.
Make the most out of any situation.
Oh, it's true. It's
Yeah,
true. That
yeah,
much is true. That
yeah.
much is true.
Project going on.
Uh-huh.
I'm in your world of TV.
Ah.
Yeah.
So how's that all going though? You've been blessed. Has it been slow? What's happening?
It's been very exciting. I think you have to appreciate every new venture for what it brings, and that's uncharted territory.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, it can either scare you or you can appreciate every moment as a new
Exactly.
mile.
Just take it head on, you know?
Just take it head on and
Yeah.
see where it goes.
Because even us, I mean, it's been crazy as well because coming out of former employment, starting the wood kitchen, nerve-wracking.
Which I've been watching, by the
Nerve-wracking.
way. Which I've been watching.
I tell you,
So
you're always thinking, oh, the kids in the back, but we've been so blessed. I mean, even now, especially in the whole theme of even like independence, this is what independence means to me as well. It's basically I'm a young or relatively young person doing my thing. I can provide for my family.
we are forever young.
It's on my own
Provide
terms.
documentation, make a couple of calls to Matero. I can keep you young for life, my friend. I'm
Exactly.
21 now.
That's why I said, you know, everybody's asking, oh, how old did you turn? We had the birthday party, was it last week as well?
Yeah, I saw that, by the way.
And I'm like,
happy belated.
25 forever. 25 forever.
Yeah, I'm celebrating my 21st anniversary. But that's awesome. I mean, that's what it's about. And as we count down to independence as well, it's really befitting that you did what is essentially a very Zambian
Exactly. I mean, we always go out for the Mbuzi. There's so many places, Joe Mbuzi. You go to the Turnpike in Siavonga itself. But I was like, you know what? Let me also put a twist on it myself.
Yeah.
And let's see how we go.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to start grilling nicely there.
Good stuff.
While we enjoy a little bit more Mosi and discuss about what's happening around us.
Yeah, it's really coming together, actually.
It is. Those little strips are going to make a lot of sense there, you know?
Now,
Lovely.
did you find very tender Mbuzi, or did you have to do?
You know what I did? I actually had to tenderize it a little bit.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you know, sometimes if you do get the wrong one or whatever it is, or depending on how they slaughtered it.
Right.
So I actually put a little bit of tenderizer on there, knowing that, you know, we're putting it to a sub or people want to snack on it. So sometimes, you know, the toughness, yes, but not so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not a battle.
Exactly. You don't want your guests now going back home and say, yeah, Mbuzi amena watu pasa. We're busy fighting.
Because that Mbuzi fought back.
I tell you.
That is absolutely awesome.
Exactly.
But tell me, one thing I've always wondered with the wood kitchen, watching you and your lovely madame do your thing. Are these recipes family, handed down, or
you know what? It's funny. It's funny you even asked that, because Mom actually gave Lulu a book.
Wow.
Imagine, all handwritten. So handwritten from Mom. So she got the book, and obviously, us being younger, we're going to put a little bit of a twist on it, or actually create something ourselves. So, but it's all very home cooked, it's homegrown, it's organic. We've got our own little garden in the back where we're getting our onions and garlic and whatnot. So yeah.
This is garlic from...
Well, the garlic, no, but the onion, yes. We've also got the rosemary as well, which is ours. Exactly. So we're busy.
I like that.
Patent it. We're going to sell it.
Now you know.
How is it going?
No, it's going good.
Oh, this
Oh,
looks
it's
so
smelling
good.
so nice.
Baby, do you
Yeah.
have your serving dish for that?
I think we do on the bottom there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
So eventually you will have to add to that recipe book.
I was just telling Chi that Mom gave you an old school recipe book, all handwritten.
She's had it from like the 70s?
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Crazy.
Yeah,
man.
Wow.
from the
Crazy.
70s.
Some of the stuff I grew up on, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is our version of adding it, except that our sharing of recipes is digital.
Oh, yeah, it's
website.
true. There you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, it's good because we're obviously adapting and changing. So you can still use her recipes, but then change it up a little bit, add your own flair to
Yes.
it, which is
Yes.
always nice.
I think Mom was just making sure that her son gets fed for the rest of his life, you know?
I got the hint. Clear. Okay, as a Zambian woman,
Yes.
I got the hint.
As a woman.
But Lulu, you are such a good cook. Like even before you started your like wood kitchen page, I would always see you like stuffing fish with beautiful things,
Oh,
cooking
yes.
curries. So now I've just seen like William is now head chef.
He's always been head chef. It's just he never used to share.
I see.
I was trying to learn to be like him and sharing my learning. Like, honestly speaking.
Okay.
So that also made why I was sharing that learning is because when I was looking for recipes, I
In
couldn't
typical
find,
bride
like-
fashion, we have
Yes.
to beba.
Oh, you gotta do
So I hope you guys don't
Yeah.
mind the ash.
No. It's all
This
good.
is-
We'll
You-
know
you
where
come
it's all
ready.
about.
You have to come
Exactly.
ready.
It's not a bride without it.
Can you
Exactly.
beba
Right
like
without
for
it.
real, William? You have
Huh?
beba in English style. Beba.
You want me to show them my...
Show them what you do.
It's all in the wrist, huh?
Yes. But yeah, so whenever I used to search for recipes, I didn't find a lot of recipes from Zambia.
Ah.
They didn't have to be a Zambian recipe, but you just want to, to feel like, oh, I can identify with this recipe. I know where to get the ingredients. It's
For
local
sure.
ingredients, For example, I was looking for fish sauce and I had no idea
Where to get it, yeah.
and now I know where to get it, and the idea of sharing was to say, if anybody ever wants something like this, find
Then
something that you can
direct
identify
them.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a big part of any nation's culture is to make sure that you amplify your food.
Exactly.
If you look at the
Exactly.
greatest nations in the world and how they influence pop culture, food is a very big part
Oh,
of
yeah.
it. And I think Zambia has got such a unique menu.
It's true. It's
Things
true.
like chikanda.
Ah,
And what's crazy is no one is growing it on a commercial level. So I actually read an article recently about chikanda, and they're saying that the root is actually going extinct
really?
I heard
my
that.
word.
When I
Jeez.
because no one's actually grown it commercially.
Oh,
but we
wow.
consume it on the daily.
we do.
That's crazy,
You
yeah?
know, when I traveled, I think I told you guys earlier that I traveled around Zambia, like more
Yes.
10 provinces, and I was trying out street food and the different foods that like are known. I know where to get the best sugar cane, the best beef, the best chikanda.
Yeah.
Is just as you get off the Pedigo Road. Do you know about the Pedigo Road?
Never been on it, but I've heard of it.
So you have to go through DRC to get into another part of Zambia.
So is that like no man's land or what's
No,
happening?
it's
there?
actually DRC, and
Oh, for
you're not
real?
allowed to take pictures because you get into trouble. So it's like you are in
That is
DRC.
a lot of trouble to go to for the perfect chikanda. I'm signing up.
Listen, if you are a
I'm like, let's see.
Might get shot.
Border, might get kidnapped, might get shot. I'm signing
Like, nah, I'm not gonna.
use the Pedigo road.
So if you want to go to Samfia,
Yeah.
it's quicker to use the Pedigoro.
Yeah.
And now when you cross the border back into Zambia, there are women selling chikanda. Listen. Okay.
Yeah,
But you
okay.
see, chikanda has to go with the perfect sauce for the chikanda as well. Do they hit you with that?
You don't need the
Duo.
sauce for this chikanda.
What?
It's got the sauce.
What?
Just by
within
itself.
it. It's just
How is that possible?
Exactly.
it's tasty. You won't need to add anything. The right amount of chili and something else. There's some green stuff in there. Now that I see green stuff. But anyway,
Some green stuff.
Are you more hungry after eating?
Imagine.
You know, because of what were you having?
You're like,
let's just say, it was really tasty though.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the best chikanda I have ever had And soon, actually, we've got it. Like we actually photographed it recently for the website. And chikanda fried rice.
Oh yes.
really?
You know, because I don't like chikanda, so maybe the chikanda fried rice would
Might make a bit of sense.
Are you Zambian?
It doesn't do it for me, sadly.
It's like polony.
No, I don't know what it is, but my husband loves it, and my auntie actually, she makes an amazing chikanda apparently. So she always sends for him, and he literally gobbles it down. You know, I just don't understand. Why is it?
You don't get it.
I don't get it.
What proudly Zambian food do you like? Like, what's your Zambian food?
Like for me, I love a good ifisashi.
Oh, sash.
Yes, ifisashi is my thing. You know,
Nice.
If I could have ifisashi probably every day, I would.
You'd be fine with that.
Yes.
Do you like the mushrooms, the local mushrooms? as well?
I do like the local mushrooms, but I
We're
don't
heading
eat them
into that
within
season.
Shima.
Oh yeah, true. The rainy season now,
He
right?
does a great fried rice.
Yes.
A lot of fried
Oh,
rice.
with the local
Just
mushrooms?
With the local mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Yes, because you can do so much with them. You know, even
True.
in Italian cooking, like I put them in my pasta and what have you. So
That's smart.
yeah.
And just all the colors as well. The red ones, the brown,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
white.
yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful, man.
It's really,
Adds a lot
really nice.
to the food, yeah.
No, I'm
It's
really
really
looking
cool.
forward to that.
One thing that I think is interesting about you, did you grow up in Zambia? What influences did you have about Zambia, like growing up?
Yeah, so I didn't. I mean, I think I left pretty early when I was 10, so I hadn't really like formed my real identity yet. So then, yeah, in the UK, like my mum always made sure we still had mealie meal. I remember we used to order it online. It used to come to the door.
You can imagine that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Exactly. But you know, you've got to do what you've got to do for your home. So yeah, I mean, I always made sure I had a connection to home. And I know it's so crazy to say, but even through the beer, you know? The beer, the biltong, because I'm a foodie. So that was always my
And that's what
Cool.
I'm saying. There's no
connection.
better way to
Yeah.
connect with culture
Chop
than
some.
through the food.
Let's put this for
food,
me.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. And even boerewors we used to get online.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wow.
So it was actually quite nice, you know? It was like missing home, but still a piece of home. there. Yeah.
So what's so great about like coming back now? You know, being back, being married here now.
Yes,
And
everything is fantastic about Zambia, to be honest. The weather, the people, and I think that there's so many opportunities for young people,
Yeah.
especially if you're in the creative field, which we kind of all
we
are.
all are now.
True.
Exactly.
Welcome, Mr. Wood, to the creative field.
Yes.
Yes. You know these creatives, huh?
Yeah, but you're doing such a good job of it. I was even telling Lulu, I was like, this is his doing. Because I remember before, he used to run away from your camera.
He would run
All
away
the
from
time.
The camera, he would do stupid things, sounds on the camera. Like, he was just that guy.
How's that guy?
And now look at him.
He's now the
So
Mosi
guys,
guy.
something to snack
I
on.
will say, ladies,
Well, just- Sasulang a little
Ooh,
bit.
yum.
Those
You've
onions.
done the right thing, because there's a lot of people that buy meat from Zambia and they turn what should be a good steak into a belt. Straight up leather. This is cooked to perfection.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That is so good.
Oh, yeah.
The lemon, the wasp.
Very simple flavors. Very good.
I like that, baby. I like that. Now, Chi, congrats. We see you doing big things as a young Zambian entrepreneur, creative entrepreneur. It's been interesting to watch your trajectory, and you just keep on going up.
Well, it's been interesting to be called young for the first time in a long time.
Anyway,
Young at heart.
we are young. We are young, forever young.
No, I was telling them, I was like, I got some friends in Matero, man. We do documents quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stay young.
Forever 21.
Forever 21.
Exactly. This
But-
is Mbuzi.
Have some more. Have some more. guys.
mean, No, I mean, I was just telling your husband over here that it's been an interesting year. New challenges which you have to accept as new learning curves. So yeah, the latest project, 24-hour news channel.
Oh, good.
The Zambian narrative, I believe, needs to be told. And the really cool thing is technology has shown us that we are really global citizens. I think that's one of the few silver linings COVID has brought to us, is the fact that you realize you're not disconnected from conversations that happen. Look, Trump says cutting funding to WHO, and you think, well, that's got nothing to do with us.
It's got everything to do with us.
60% of our health budget is donor funded.
There you go.
The ARVs are coming from that same country.
Yeah.
So you have to be at the table of these conversations before you just inherit the consequences. So basically, that's what Spring TV S24 is all about. So, interesting. Interesting. And we do a lot of braais at the office.
I'm coming.
I don't.
We will be coming. You can invite the wood kitchen.
Yes, I am always ready.
There's that travel foodie.
Yes, I'm always there. If there's good food, good beverage, and most of
We are there.
company,
There we
I
go.
am within. Nice.
Oh, we love them.
I love it here.
Another thing you got to appreciate about Zambia is we have space.
Yes.
We have space.
You see?
Yeah.
I always
Okay.
say as much
Oh.
as
Look at me. My legs are all dirty.
hey, that's
You're the bride master,
bride
so
master.
it's to be expected.
I think I even wore the wrong color. White. I don't know what I was thinking.
oh man. Okay, I'm
Cheek.
going back.
Let's do a cheeky cheek. We are blessed to be back in NTU. Yes, let's not forget about
so,
it.
so much. And I was actually telling Will earlier to say that I've been watching Kitchen.
I mean, who isn't? No, Lulu, who isn't?
No, you know, we always get surprised and we're like, you need to taste what?
Do you know, it's so nice to see a Zambian couple doing what you do. And also, you know, like, just changing the narrative. You know, like how earlier you were saying, hey, the Zambian woman.
Yeah.
I also like cooking. You know what I mean? I really hate this thing of a woman is meant to be in the kitchen. Because actually, most of my favorite chefs in the world are actually male.
Yeah.
There you,
You
go.
know,
That's true.
you know, it's so rare for me to think of a restaurant where I really love it and it's actually like a female chef.
But that's
Male
true.
chefs are doing the thing.
yeah. I mean, look, especially with our generation, I think it's something you have to realize because we're not just eating anymore for the sake of survival.
Yes.
You're eating to be a connoisseur, to appreciate the flavors that go in. So the more you know about that, it is that yogurt.
You see?
Mbuzi with the PhD.
Exactly.
So we actually named them. So that's
Okay.
Sir Billy,
Okay.
the goat,
Okay.
and Wabil.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
I love it.
You guys know.
I love that.
So we've been eating rabbit.
We've been on Wabil.
And what Billy?
Now soon we move over to Esquire.
Rabbit is delicious. Oh, one
tell
more
you,
Babili. I
a
am
little bit more.
enjoying
Yes,
this.
and
I'm
what
really
Billy just
enjoying
has
this.
Rabbit.
Flavors, but very, very.
Yeah.
Me and Auntie
And you know, I also
has.
think this is a thing
Thank you.
people
Give
they
Auntie.
try and complicate things.
Auntie.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Caleb.
Ladies,
You're so
You see.
cute.
Where do you learn that?
Huh? Thank
You
you,
see
my
this guy?
darling. You're so cute.
He always, I feel like
learned
get
that?
flowers
He's-
every day.
Wow.
He's a chip of the old block. Yeah,
Hey,
I
there you go. There you go.
taught him something.
Can you attest to that, huh? Have you learned from Daddy?
Yes.
Is Daddy telling Porky?
Daddy, do you learn a thing or two from Sunny
Oh,
Oh,
check
yeah,
that out.
okay.
Check that out.
I've been sold out.
Too cool for free.
Sold out on television.
Thank you, Caleb. You're a sweetheart.
Hint, hint.
Caleb.
Yes, they smell so nice. Only I could get them every day from your daddy.
Hey, the smell of Mbuzi ain't bad either. Okay?
Look,
You know-
let me see the Mbuzi ain't bad.
Let the man in the house do his
Mbuzi under
thing.
the flowers.
Okay, he's also got gifts to present. Hold on.
You know, COVID hit hard. The budget for flowers.
Caleb is showing him that, you know, you can pick from, you know,
The garden.
from the garden. But okay, there is one time that he really impressed me, William, that
One time.
this
Jeez.
one time at band camp.
No, that's not the story you're supposed to be telling.
No, okay, no. Not that story.
We want a PG story. Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
This is a family area.
Not that story, William. So, this one time, I think I lost a friend. And, you know, he said, this is William when you're like going through something. He's like, sorry. He's not
sorry.
like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, that was a
Yeah,
double tap though. That's
yeah.
affection.
Yes.
No,
Not just
double tapping. In
not just
this
sorry,
house, double tap is not affection. I don't like the double tap.
The double tap,
telling you.
it's been outlawed.
Hey, because even me,
I don't like
it.
love affection.
What
I'm
double
such
tap are you giving us
like-
here?
Ah, no.
Sorry.
so I'm making
But he
no more
saved it.
fist bumping the
Yes, no more double tap. So he goes out and I'm like, this guy has left me crying. And then he comes back with flowers, like he makes an arrangement of all these plants and flowers from around the farm. That was like the sweetest thing. Oh wow, I had to play. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that was, the music was about to start.
Yeah, then
it's like the violin, and then he like, play a skirt.
Now look at me, I'm busy preparing the Mbuzi sub. So,
there's an Mbuzi sub.
Imagine. Yes. So we've got the Mbuzi, which went to private school, on the grill there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zhuzh it up, cut it up a little bit, and put it in a sub. So typical sub, mayo, some tomato, we've got some lettuce there as well, and then I also just sprinkle a little bit of onion in there, and we are going to enjoy a young Mbuzi sub.
Okay, now going back to the fact that this is Zambian culture we're embracing, subs.
Aha.
Okay, subs.
Subs are a Zambian thing.
It's now an official Zambian thing.
Yeah, we love bread.
So if you're gonna put a sub with Mbuzi in it,
there you go.
You're onto something.
And I think for a lot of people our age, like the whole subway came into Zambia around the time that we were young, and it was such a thing.
It was such a culture.
And that's what we're trying to, remind us of. What's that thing in English, baby?
What?
Nostalgia.
Hey, I'm
That should pay me to be today's dictionary. Officially brought to you by Chief.
And I love your radio voice.
You see?
Now what's crazy is there was a time I was having a conversation with Kamisa on the phone.
Oh, bloody
and
hell.
it was on
I would have
speaker.
loved
And it was on speaker.
listen to that. That is my version of heaven.
Kamisa and Chilulemba, I would just die.
Me too. I would just give you all the
I love you,
just
Mr. Wood, but I would die.
None of us minus Chilu can sing. That's the worst part. So we put this conversation on speakerphone, and when I hung up, it was in the middle of a meeting. People were
what's going on?
To be honest, it's less than your voice.
I don't know if you remember the first time I met you and how I was like, oh my God, and we were supposed to be working together, and I'm like fangirling over this guy.
Yo, she went zero to groupie pretty quick.
Yeah.
No, but honestly,
No, but honestly,
You see?
you are very revered in your profession.
we thank God for the talent.
Because even
So.
me, she emceed our wedding.
Oh, epic wedding.
Yes, we're still recovering. I know. Hey, so I just said to my husband, I said, there's a guy with a beautiful voice and great charisma.
Oh, cheers.
So do you remember when we came to meet you? Yes. I was just like, after we left, I was like, did you hear the voice? I was like, I need him.
No, but absolutely, that was a smashing wedding, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm more than privileged to do that.
I was stalking the wedding.
Yes.
You're stalking already.
Yeah, because William, I think you remember me saying, she's getting married. He's like, who? That girl. The one.
It's today.
Now, whenever you travel, also, with your Z Travel Foodie on Instagram, whenever you travel, I'm like, look at what she's doing. Look at what she's drinking. Oh, look at where she's gone. Yeah. I just love that you're always like sharing so much about Zambia.
Thank
No, it's
It
true.
makes it look cool, not because there are times that people, especially outside Zambia, feel they're painted a certain picture.
Exactly.
You're painted a totally
Like a little spoon.
It's great.
It's amazing. And with different budgets, you can still go out there. And also, it's really important for us Zambians, Black Zambians as well, to go out there and experience our country.
Exactly.
Because I found the reason I actually started the Z Travel Foodie is because, like most of the narrative on travel, safari, it's always a white person on safari.
Oh,
So I needed to let people know, yes, even us Black people, we enjoy the bush, we enjoy this.
Absolutely.
So, we should go out there and experience our beautiful country.
COVID, once again, going back to what 2020 has been about, has also taught us that the domestic tourism
Gonna come drizzle some honey for me.
survive. It needs to be revived.
Exactly.
By
Let me wash
ourselves.
my hands.
Yes.
Yeah,
2
because
seconds,
Right now, with
I'll
all
be
those
back.
crazy travel
Just
restrictions,
drizzle a bit.
you want to brave, but
This one, yeah?
paperwork is ridiculous. The prices are
For that?
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
We've got it right here, and then there's this one. the dreaded slop.
And we really do have it right here. And I think, as much as COVID is obviously so sad, it's crippling, but a blessing in a little way is that so many people have actually gone out and experienced out here. Like even when I go onto my Instagram, I'm just seeing people, Lower Zambezi, Kapiwe National Park, Lake Tanganyika, Northern Circuit.
There's so much to see, so much to see.
So much to see and so much to get done as well.
Exactly.
Bungee yet?
Oh yes.
I've got such a fear of heights.
Yes.
I don't do that, but I do want to skydive. That's the weirdest thing.
How do you want to skydive?
Lulu, do you
I
know-
have a fear of water.
Yes.
Okay? I cannot. Like, I die before I hit the water.
How?
No. I won't. Actually, I'll die from fear. But then, if I don't die, my biggest fear is then it will take so long to die.
Yes. And
So if it snaps when I'm skydiving, which I also don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have to do it to cover that fear.
You figure you just like
I'll
ride
just
it
go.
up.
yes. No, I actually like that logic.
Yes.
Hey, and also
Not
the
morbid at
bungee
all.
jump. If it cuts, you're in the river. Now what if a
Thank you.
crocodile comes
Hey.
and says,
Okay,
I want
but-
to eat some Lulu today.
Look,
And hello, you're seasoned with nice Mbuzi. It's like 2 for 1.
I'll tell
so
you.
don't put barbecue sauce as sunscreen and then bungee jump.
How's you be child?
That's travel tip number 1 for
Yes.
video.
So now
Like that. I'm gonna use that.
we're gonna put a bit of sweet corn on there as
Yeah.
well, on the braai. So what I'm gonna do,
kids love
I'm gonna
sweet
get you
corn.
guys to have a quick taste. Let's see whether this Mbuzi that went to private school makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we're just warming up that corn. Where did I put the lid? Okay. Oh, yum.
Thank you so much.
Do you need a refill?
Hey, absolutely.
But
Now
me, I've
that-
been drinking slow because I'm talking too much and loving the conversation and eating in Mbuzi.
Darling,
Oh,
There's
one
one
for
for you
me
there.
too. There's a little secret.
refill. Does that make sense? Ah, yeah?
That is awesome.
Good.
Billy.
So Billy has been slaughtered.
This goat did not die in me. However, I will
This is so good.
I will ask for a moment of silence. Not for the goat, but for the neighbors who have to smell this. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. It's good?
So good. Do you want to take a sit as we...
Yeah. I'll sort these out, put a bit of butter on them. You guys take a seat, relax.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? We've totally loved and enjoyed having you over.
Yeah. Some Mbuzi.
We respect
Oh.
what both of you have done for the creative industry, and that's why we wanted you over. We love your vibe, and we just really wanted to share our Mosi moments with you.
Thank you.
Especially during Z October.
Exactly.
And we are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Perfectly chill.
There's so much to eat, so we still have the not Uncle Billy. Is this Uncle Billy?
Babi.
Oh, Nibabili. And we still have more subs to be made. We've got a potato salad, we've got a salad, we've got the
Some carrot
sweet
cake.
corn and carrot cake. Somebody's digging in already. He's got
Yeah.
So, okay, that's not the cake. You're eating the cake.
Classic.
It's
But
the wood.
Mama, you've done a good job.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I always lather on that cream cheese for them on the carrot cakes, just because they have it once in a blue moon, you know.
Exactly. Let them enjoy.
That stole my dad's heart when it comes to character.
Oh, for real?
Really?
So it holds a very deep place in
Oh,
Ah,
recipes.
fantastic, fantastic.
Well done.
thank you. Thank you so much. Asa, thank you for joining us. And
Oh, why are you being shy? You're being shy. Look at you, pretending. We know you.
We know your volume, girl.
This is not how you
try
make
that
it.
Yeah. And to the Mosi guy, what do you have to say to your audience?
No,
out
guys,
there?
thanks. Well, thanks to our guests, Chi and D, for coming out. Fantastic. Nice to have you at the farm. And yeah, to everybody having a fantastic independence. Drink your Mosi, drink it responsibly. And cheers once again, guys, to good times. And Zambia independence. We're turning 56 now. So yeah, fantastic and proud to be Zambian. And Mosi is truly Zambian. So thanks for coming out, guys. Fantastic.
Oh yeah?
Love
We
you.
have enjoyed. And we'll enjoy some more.
Exactly.
The night is still young.
And my taste buds are still working.
Oh yeah. Keep them working. Keep them working. You're always welcome here. Okay. The next time you come, bring the kids, bring your husbands, wives, everybody.
You don't need to
Bring
tell
them
us.
over.
I will bring the booze.
We like that. So to our audience at home, thank you so much. With love from the Wood Kitchen. Say bye, Kayla.
Say bye. Ciao. Yeah.